Hi everyone, I'm Tony Mori, and I'm visiting Vine Cliff Winery in the Oakville District. Let's visit together. The history of Vine Cliff Winery, located in the Oakville District, goes back to 1871. But the original winery closed in the first half of the 20th century, when Charles and his wife Nell Sweeney purchased the land in 1985 and reopened the winery. The tunnels and masonry foundation were all that remained of the building. The tunnels and masonry foundation were all that remained of the building. Their oldest son, Rob, joined the winery in 1990, and a new building was completed in 1995. In 1999, a 15,000 square foot cave cellar was completed. Today, Vine Cliff cultivates grapes on 25 of its 102 mountainside acres and produces traditional handcrafted wines. We have Christine Peterson, marketing manager of Vine Cliff Winery, with us today.
Vine Cliff Winery is a historic estate that began before the turn of the century in 1871 by some local Napa Valley industrialists, then had a very long and productive life as one of the top wines being exported back into Europe. We were one of the few being exported back into Europe before the turn of the century. And then in the 1980s, Vine Cliff really received a second life from Mrs. Sweeney, Mrs. Nell Sweeney, and she restored the property to its original grandeur from the 1800s. This property is the main estate. We are here in the heart of Oakville, where the best wines and best Cabernets in the world are produced. And this is a 102-acre estate. We currently have only 24 acres of Cabernet planted. Most of the property is actually left as wildlife preserve. We do have quite a bit of wildlife that naturally resides here. So Mrs. Sweeney wanted to be a good steward of the land, and we protect that property for them. We also, in addition to our Cabernet production, the family has a small Chardonnay property, about 14 acres down in Los Carneros, another wonderful district known for its Chardonnays. Between those two properties, we produce about 7,500, 8,000 cases of wine a year, all of it from our own vineyards. It's a complete family endeavor, as the oldest son, Robert Sweeney, is our general manager and really our head of viticulture. He is the one, the heart of the winery really starts with the grape growing. So he is in charge of our vineyard. The most important aspect is really beginning in the vineyard. Everything starts in the vineyard. It is, you can make phenomenal wine from phenomenal grapes. You can never make a wonderful wine from grapes that are substandard. It really is all in the farming. Wineries, they are farming. We are agriculture, and having that heart and the love of the soil, which is Rob's passion, really shows through. And every year we endeavor we try new things, whether it's art, science, technology, anything to keep producing really just wonderful grapes. And then the heart of it gets sent back to the winery for our winemaker, Rex Smith, a New Zealand Kiwi, who then turns it into the magical wine that we produce and distribute across the world. Today we have our two signature wines, our Chardonnay, which is our 2007 Proprietress Reserve Chardonnay, as we have Mrs. Sweeney is our owner. This is her Chardonnay. It's a beautiful oak barrel-aged Chardonnay, 100% malolactic, just beautiful, rich flavors. The second is our signature Cabernet, which is a private stock Cabernet. The winery harkened back to an old label that was actually found to be on bottles in the 1870s. This is the label that was used at the turn of the century as their reserve. So we have resurrected the label and restored and produced. Our best Cabernet goes into this particular bottling every year. Good afternoon. Welcome to Vine Cliff Winery. My name is Christine Peterson. I'm the sales marketing manager for Vine Cliff. We would love to welcome you to our winery and take a little tour inside. Please, anytime you're in the Bay Area or Napa Valley, we'd love to have you come and visit our wonderful winery.
How did you like Vine Cliff Winery, which stretches over 102 acres? I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.